Hello, what's the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out Karl versus Steve, or the insult. I'm absolutely loving it. This is part 3 already. Hope you guys are loving the little video I'm putting there for you guys. Hope you're loving it. If you're not, let me know. Let's go.
So, what have you been doing this week, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what, at the beginning of the week I was incredibly annoyed by Karl.
Why?
No, because I remember you had a little discussion with Karl a while back saying that you thought he was lazy at times.
Yeah.
And, you know, you had various criticisms of his work.
Yeah.
And I got a call from him. He said, oh yeah, I should have told you, I had a phone call. Someone said that they were trying to get hold of Steve Merchant to offer him some lucrative voiceover work. Now, you know...
That is money for old
It's money for old rope.
That's you're in there for about 20 minutes and it's thousands of pounds.
If there are children listening who are still at school, they should definitely, when the careers guy says, what do you want to do? Try and get voiceover work. Just become a voiceover artist. It's money for old rope.
Yeah.
So I can't believe my luck, because, you know, I love money for old rope.
Yeah.
And, I said, well, what's the information? He said, I don't know. I deleted the message. It was on his answer, and he deleted the message. I said, right, when did the message come? He said, last week. So he took a week to tell me that he had deleted the message.
Why, just because it wasn't for you?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh god, I can't wait to hear Karl respond to this. I'm sure he's gonna be so nonchalant. He's gonna be like, yeah, just delete it. Did you want it? Something like that. Watch. Sorry.
How selfish that is, Karl.
No, what happened is, right, I got back off holiday. I was at home.
Yeah.
So I called up my voicemail, right, because I can do that.
Yeah.
Remote access, right, because I've got to know what's going on at work.
Of course.
Called in, it was still my day off, I was going through the messages.
Yes.
Heard one from some company saying, we're after Steve Merchant.
Yeah.
We want him to do some voiceover work.
Yeah.
Right? I can't remember the name of it, but
Thanks.
I thought, right, I'll remember to tell Steve.
A week later.
It doesn't matter, does it? You still got the message, and they
What message?
Yeah, but voiceovers have to be done in the next couple
I
of
didn't
days.
get the message. All I got was, there was a company, I don't remember the name, and they phoned you the what voiceover work. How does that help me? There are hundreds of thousands of media companies. You didn't take down a number, you didn't take down a name, nothing.
I was more puzzled why they'd want you to voice anything.
He's having a go,
I don't know why.
But listen to that voice.
You must be annoyed. You must be annoyed.
I mean, talk about rubbing salt into the wound.
No, but listen to you.
Oh, God. I don't know how you think, I don't know how your mind works.
Well, I was thinking there must be a tractor sale on somewhere.
What do I care? No, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The worm has turned.
I don't care if they want me to advertise, you know, the latest designs in pirate fashion wear. I will do a voiceover because it's money for old rope. I don't care what you think of my voice. Someone was interested. They were offering me money. And you decided arbitrarily, oh, they probably wouldn't want it. They probably made a mistake. They wouldn't like the way he talks anyway. I'll delete the message.
No, the thing is, right,
What if that had been a girl?
I get paid to sit here on a Saturday, right? Play CDs and that, help out with the show, get you decent prizes. I think I do me bit.
Sure.
Right? It isn't about running your voiceover work.
So hang on, so Karl, let me just get this right. If someone was ever to phone me, right, trying to get in touch with you, to offer you work, you'd want me to just ignore the message. That is what you're saying to me. You'd prefer that I deleted the message, I ignored it altogether. That's what you'd want for me to do. That's what you want me to do.
What, someone's calling you for some
Someone's phoned me, they say, oh, I can't, I don't know, I'm a friend of a friend, I've got your number, Steve, I would love to use Karl Pilkington for an
well,
exciting sex
so
scene.
Has it happened?
Well, that's what I'm saying, in the future, if it was to occur, do you want me to just ignore it? Is that what you prefer me to do?
Well, it's not like that, though. I did tell you, I told you the message.
You didn't what? You told me a week later with none of the information I needed.
Karl, that doctor called last week. That kidney's ready for that, little girl that you were doing that sponsored walk for. I forgot to tell you. Oh. I hope it's still alright. They keep it on ice, don't they? I think they do.
Selfish, Karl. So selfish.
Bit of, Snoop on XFM, Steve Merchant, and, is this sort of, you know what I mean, like Charlie Brown after some sort of head injury. And now he's coming back like that, having a go at, not caring about voiceover work. It's like, because Heat have written about him a couple of weeks, it's like he thinks he's better than you in some way.
I do care though, you're out of order saying that, right? Because I've sorted you out with tickets for stuff.
He doesn't turn up to.
Karl, I received a phone call, you deleted the message offering me voiceover work, you're as bad as my agent. I'm appalled by it. And I thought we were friends.
Oh yeah, what do you guys think? What's wrong with my headphones today? Sorry. Oh lord. It's alright, we're all friends here. It's okay. This shit happens. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think that is out of order. You have to tell him. And let me know, is the voiceover thing, is it like a big business across the world, in the UK, America? It's easy to get. So I might get some voiceover. Hello, welcome back to the show. Today we check. Hello, are you alone? Are you listening to me? Oh God, can you feel me? Oh, can you touch me? Not bad. But yeah, let me know. Is it like a big business? If it is, I might get into it. Yeah, I think Karl is definitely wrong. You have to tell him. You should be telling him. I feel like this is one time I agree with Steve. Steve is allowed to be mad at this. He's allowed. I do agree with him. Let me know what you guys think.
At least his agent, when he does it, is losing himself money as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got no comeback. You're still sweet. And to have a go at you've got a mank whine. Right?
Voice.
Like a cartoon Gallagher brother on Coronation Street. I mean, and yes, Steve does sound like a Wurzel. But that doesn't, do you know what I mean? What about Jethro? Jethro does well. Jethro gets on Des O'Connor anytime he wants.
Just has to phone Des up.
And he's on there.
Straight on
and
there.
he's whining like a Wurzel as well. So, you know, to say that is a rubbish...
Alright, apart from that then, what else have I done that's wound you up?
Well, that's a good starting point, because you haven't even apologised.
No, it's a shock, because that's the first time I've let you down. And I didn't really let you down, because I passed on the message.
You didn't. Well, we've been through it. You didn't pass on the message. Saying I deleted a message for you is not passing on the message. I mean, I just think what's happened is that you've got a little bit of celebrity now from the show. I mean, I've seen you being recognised in pubs and stuff, or people have come up and they said, are you Karl? Because they've seen Ricky. Now, it just seems to me that you are not keeping yourself grounded. You are just, you cannot deal with fame. You've not got the intelligence to cope with the celebrity, and you're just becoming this kind of ego-driven monster.
Now it's getting.
It scares me, Karl. You're not the man I remember.
Look, I put a lot of work into this on Saturday. This isn't even my proper job, right? Where were you in the week?
Oh, he's got you there.
What?
Where were you in the week? I said, let's meet up, let's, come up with some new features and that. Where were you?
Karl, you phoned me about an hour before you wanted to meet. That is not what I would call... I mean, that is arrogance right there.
That's the way I work.
That's arrogance right there. That's ego right there.
He couldn't go, but when I came in, he said, where's Steve? I said, Steve can't make it. I had to tell him why. Steve was staying in to tidy up because his landlady was coming. This he couldn't get over. He could not get over that you couldn't make it because you had to stay in with your landlady. He talked about it for about the hour when we were working.
What are you talking? Last week I had a bad throat. You wouldn't tolerate that. You wouldn't accept that.
When you had a bad throat, where were you? Why couldn't we do any work then? Because you're at home with your mum and your dad.
You were on holiday, weren't you?
Why didn't you get your mum and your dad to clean the flat?
Oh, he's done it again! He's done you again, mate. Play a record.
How has he done me? What? They live in Bristol.
Yeah, the joke's on you. He couldn't get him to clean the flat. Ah.
I don't know who's laughing at who now.
Right, listen.
Can we just go back to laughing at Karl?
Okay.
Because I know where we stand there.
Okay, alright.
Do you want to,
That's the natural order of things.
I know, yeah.
The world's gone topsy-turvy.
he's stepped out of the pecking order.
Right, well, someone who I don't let down, right, are the listeners of this show. Do you want to, read out the prizes for Rockbusters? We'll get that running.
Are we not doing Rockbusters again, are we?
Yeah.
Well, it was a shambles last week. We cancelled it 2 weeks ago. What?
I mean, there you are right there, Rick. I mean, both you and I, and let's be honest, we're the guys with our names on the poster.
I know, yeah.
Do you know what? It's so good whenever it's someone else that's been abused. Whenever Stephen Merchant abuses Ricky, calling him fat, or whenever, Ricky abuses Stephen, whenever they're not abusing Karl, I love it. Because it's just good to see someone else being abused apart from him. Because he gets so much abuse. Oh, God. Karl gets so much. And he takes it. That's what I like about Karl. He takes it. Especially, but it's only when they go a bit too far. It's like, you know what? I've had it. Then he goes on with his own. Apart from that, he takes it. He takes it well. This is comedy. Like, you don't realize how lucky we are to get this. Do you know what I mean? These are people that, they were just free to do what they wanted to do back then. Today, you can't do this, obviously. I feel like today, they'll be so restricted. The producers, they'll be like, nah, you can't say that, you can't do that. Oh, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I think this is the way it's meant to be. Like, I want to be able to listen to this, while driving home from work, while traveling on the train. While I want them to say stuff I'd say. Do you know what I mean? Be normal people. That's what they were. But yeah, everything's probably changed today. Let me know what you guys think. I love your opinions. You know that. Yeah,
To be your show and
our faces.
Exactly, and yet
we have to be on tube stations with people laughing at us.
Yeah, well, they're not laughing at me, right? They're saying it's a good
I don't know. What do you think people think of the poster, Karl? Seriously.
No, I don't want to know his opinion. It's just going to be insulting. My point is this,
he was
Rick.
looking at you.
My point is this, Rick. We used to be able to decide what the content of this show was.
I know.
Now, it's him. It's just him. He wants to do Rockbusters, he gets to do it.
I know. And it's awful, but Tourette's Trent D'Arby. Not only is that offensive, it doesn't work as a clue.
Saying that, have you come up with anything for this week?
What's the prizes?
I'll read out the prizes. We've got...
I went out with a drink with Karl in the week, and, we went to a restaurant, didn't we, Karl?
Good night.
And we sat there, and next to me, when Karl came, next to me was, what's his name? Ross Kemp. And, he was sitting there, and I saw Karl, and I tapped him on the shoulder, Ross Kemp on the shoulder, and I pointed to Karl and him, and I said, it's nice to see you two back together again.
Nice.
And Karl was horrified. But Karl didn't know that I'd already spoken to him before Karl arrived.
Yeah,
so I thought it was okay, I thought I could break the ice because I'd met him before.
Sure.
So he just thought I was insulting him. And in the week we were talking about his head, his little head, weren't we, Karl? And Karl suddenly stopped the conversation and said, if I had hair, what would we be talking about now? I think he had enough of everyone talking about it. And he looked good though, it's a special little do, he had it sort of, you know, cropped a little bit more. I like it when he's just freshly had it done.
Mm.
Do you like, yeah.
Has that ever happened to you, Steve? When if you're somewhere, say if you sat somewhere, does someone sort of, you know, is he anyone else who you look like, or would you say you're a bit of a one-off?
I love these two.
But to be fair, to be fair, he seems to be having a go at me an awful lot more than I do at him now. I mean, he just starts it, you know, starts it out of nowhere.
I think his is sort of a get back for the way you treat him as a producer, not, you know.
But he's not a producer! If he produced the show, I wouldn't have a reason to criticise.
I think this is it.
Seriously, I mean, it really winds me up though, because, you know, it started as a joke, but now it's abuse.
Yeah. He got annoyed at Heat, because it said Karl, producer, well, not so much a producer, as just a bald mank. And he went, can they say that?
Yeah.
Can they say that?
See, that's a magazine, an independent publication has identified what exactly it is you do.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go then, come on, bring it on, because here we go, he's looking at me, I know he's thinking, I can hear the cogs
I'm not thinking anything.
It's
No, that is true. Never a true word. Play a record. He left me Wednesday on my mobile, but I just is chatting about certain things that are going on at the moment. What he does need to know. Duncan, who he mentions, is my agent.
So, do you remember? I think there was a scene in the Ricky Gervais show when Karl said his mum said, "Do nothing." Wow, I'm trying to think. What did his mum said? His mum just told him, "Do nothing." Like, I'm not sure what that's in school or something, but he said the rule he goes by. His mum told him, just do nothing. And it was so fun to me, but I can't remember why it was so funny. I can't remember, was that the way he said it? I can't remember. Please, someone let me know, because that's stuck in my head now. If you can remember, his mum said, do nothing. And that's the way he goes by. He just does nothing. Was it? Do nothing. I can't remember. Please let me know. Thank you.
And, you know, you understand a few other things. But this is the sort of message I get from Karl, right? Whinger.
Old messages.
Alright. 12, Wednesday. Just getting loads of people calling me all the time about shit. Yesterday, DVD's signing for BBC London. I don't work there, but I've been dragged into that. I've got a woman on, leaving a message from Talk PR, going on about, do you want to go and see Pop Idol again? Right? They're just saying, you and some listeners can go. So I'm sure you'll love that. I've got Jim Benner wanting you to introduce the tin buckets at the Astoria. So can you just like let Duncan know that I'm doing his job whilst he's sat on his arse with his thumb firmly up his arse? Can you let him know that I'm running around like a here sorting shit out for you? Alright, see you later.
Message letter.
Do you know what I mean?
I know, but that's the kind of phone message he's leaving. Do you remember who he was before you...
But he's even annoyed that he gets a phone call. I remember he got a phone call for you to do a voiceover and didn't pass it on. You missed a voiceover. That was thousands of pounds.
No, I did pass it on though, I told you.
You
I
did,
said
you said someone had phoned.
Yeah.
That's not good enough.
But who's that?
Well, she didn't say, and I didn't ask, but...
Of course she said!
She didn't say.
Rubbish.
So you didn't take the number down? Just when she went, oh, can you tell Steve to call me? And you went, yeah.
Yeah, well, I just thought you'd know her already. I should have known, it was a woman, so... I should have known.
He's having a go, you see?
Unbelievable.
Did you get that? He goes, he thought Stephen Merchant would have known, but the fact that she's a woman, Stephen wouldn't know her. What's he trying to say? If you get that, you get that. There's no point explaining it. Oh god, look, I love, because like he doesn't try to be funny. Well, that's the reason why I love Karl. From the first episode I watched Idiot Abroad, sometimes I just wish I can just go back and just erase all my memory of Karl and just watch that episode again, because I had no clue what I was getting into, and like that episode I was like, what the fuck is this? How can someone just be so themselves? You don't see that. No matter what situation he's in, it's just himself, and he just says what's in his mind, and it's so funny. I love him.
I don't know how it's come back on me. You're the one who was picking on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying, I'm defending. Why is he having a go at you?
He never picks on Ricky because he knows you are his bread and butter. Seriously, do you know what I mean? The only reason he's got Mondays off is because you're still doing this show.
Yeah.
That's why he's scared of you. That's why he's like, he has a go at you on the phone, but he always picks on me because he knows, you know, I'm a pushover, I'm a nice guy. He's scared of you. I can't believe, I don't know how it works.
Is that true?
Steve, I'm always sorting you out. I look after you. Sorted you out with tickets, I sorted you out with lager
I got you today, why are you picking on me?
What do you mean you're sorting out tickets and lager? What's this?
Right, whenever you want tickets.
Yeah, sorry, like,
I don't want to use this as, like, moaning time and that, because I don't like to moan, I'm busy and that, right? I've sorted you out tickets for gigs.
Yeah.
Right?
What somebody doesn't even turn up to.
Yeah, we won't even go on about that, right? Lager.
He was sorting out the Cure, he complained it was boring.
Yeah. There was that big drum of lager that you had, and you said, oh, put that in your room for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to carry it home.
Right? Lazy.
So I said, alright, then I'll put it in my room. It goes missing, it gets nicked. Then you have a go at me because it got nicked.
Yeah.
I get you another one. You make me carry it around town for you for half an hour, then you say, oh, I can't be bothered taking it home. Can you take it back to work for me?
Yeah. But, interestingly, this is like a year ago, so it's still pressing on you,
Oh, hang on, and I forgot the one when we had an argument over 50p. When we went out for a coffee.
You didn't want to give me 50p back that you owed me.
That was the same day you've given him about 40 quid worth of lager.
But, see, this is my problem, this was my point at the time. It's not the 50p in terms of money is not what's important. The fact that you think you don't have to give me money back because it's only 50p, that was the point at stake. It's me who makes a decision, oh, don't worry about the 50p, not you, it's only 50p, I'm not gonna give it to you. Do you know what I mean? There's gotta be rules, otherwise it's chaos, Karl. Come on, mate. Alright?
I don't want to fall out about it.
No, that's not right. Should we kiss and make up? Do you want that?
No, it's alright.
Yeah. Well, should we play a little record and come back to this, because...
I can't believe it started with you slagging him off, Rick, and I've ended up as the monster.
I know.
Oh god, oh lord. That was absolutely brilliant. I feel like, I'm not the funniest so far was the first one. I think this one is second, then the second was really funny as well. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving this. I'm so thankful for the people that recommend. I think there's been a few of you guys on the live stream and also in the comments. Thank you so much. Everyone that's literally watching, paying attention. If you want to check out the vlog that I've been showing down below. I'm not watching the vlog right now, like I said earlier. I put a vlog when I'm editing, just for you to, you know, see my sexy face, you know, see my sexy adventures. But yeah, if you guys want to see more, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the vlog channel. Check out the Patreon. If you want to, you don't have to. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.